I hear some preachers say, I don't collect money from unclean members. I don't collect money from 419. That is true. But how many of the people who give offering in your church, you know the source of the money? When all of you come here to drop offering, do I know where you get the money from? What you are preaching, if God open your eyes to see the offering you are counting and some sources of where the money is coming from, you will know as a preacher, you are not qualified to preach that. I went up because of revelation and I presented to them the gospel I preach among the Gentiles, but privately to those recognized as leaders, so that I might not be running or run in vain. Are you understanding what Paul is preaching here? See, I went up by revelation. I preached the gospel to unbelievers, but privately I preached to reputable people, big men, leaders, that I might not be running and run in vain and suffer. So Paul had set of rich men. He was holding private meeting with them, ministering to them, despite the fact he was ministering to poor men. If everybody is poor among the poor, which poor will help the poor? That is why there is a need for rich people to be there, so that when the rich people come, the money of the rich people can help the poor. Jesus understood this revelation. He saw Zacchaeus. He said, come down, let me go to your house. He went to Zacchaeus' house, and Zacchaeus was a tax collector, a shrewd and cocky tax collector. And from that money, he prepared a meal, and Jesus ate. When I hear some preachers say, I don't collect money from unclean members, I don't collect money from 419. That is true. But how many of the people who give offering in your church, you know the source of the money? When all of you come here to drop offering, do I know where you get the money from? What you are preaching, if God open your eyes to see the offering you are counting and some sources of where the money is coming from, you will know as a preacher, you are not qualified to preach that. When you dance, now wait till you give us, Papa. Now we they bring them so. Papa, hey, Papa, hey. Make you take on with all your heart. I don't know the one who went to a boyfriend house yesterday and they gave him the money. Make you take on with all your heart. The one who defrauded person, make you take out with all your heart. Bring offering basket. Let me show you something here. People who claim righteousness don't even understand. This is an offering basket, and we have thousands of people here. I don't know where you got your money from, but you are coming to give God money. And if the pastor is the chief accountant with the treasurer of the church and you are bringing the money, when you come here, drop the one that went to Good Evening Plateau, I don't know, good evening sir, you came and dropped the money here. The one that deceived somebody came. The one that actually labored for the money came. The one that took his brother property and the money is in the account came. The one that took the widow money and refused to settle the children came and dropped money. You, all of you are dropping money here. Who am I to say my hands at the money that is coming have never touched it? You don't know. You don't know. If you know, you will keep quiet. You see, many pastors who are claiming righteousness, if God open your eye, if God open your eye, you don't see some men, every woman, you are a gold digger, you are a gold digger, at least she is a miner. Because for somebody to dig gold, he's a miner. It's a job. Are you getting me? To dig gold is a job. Even to identify where the gold is a job. It will take a good geological person to know that this is where the gold is. For the woman to know where the gold is, to now begin to dig. You are a gold digger. You are a gold digger. Allow her to dig the gold and touch the gold before you call her a gold digger. Somebody that have not touched the gold, you are calling her a gold digger. Even if we touch you now and dig, you not get gold inside your land. God knows that if we go there now Masara we go see, na Joro we will see. We will not see gold.